Okay, back with another video, and Friday is usually a very good mail day for me, and lots of stuff came in, including what I have been talking about all week. It came in very quickly, it came in priority, and it was a very unusual packing job. Everything was like opening Fort Knox. I mean, I got some, PWE that was just really incredible, hard to open, so I had to do that off camera. But we'll start off with the usual postcards here. This one is Big Bear City, I believe, California. Canceled those. Now, one thing you will not notice on this postcard is very much writing on the back of it, because there is none. I covered it all up. This was actually a used postcard, if you could believe that. This was a really beat up used postcard. I mean, it got even more so through the mail, but I just put the sticker there, I put the stamps in the proper place, and covered up the rest of the stamps with this block of 4, and boom. You would have never any guessed that this would have ever been a used postcard. Isn't that crazy? So one worthless postcard turned into a postcard for me. The next postcard came back, and this is just a cat right here. Just some sort of cat postcard I found in the bins. Nothing super special there, but I added a couple of cat stamps I had laying around, and Chilkoot, California has canceled everything. So very, very nice that they did that for me. 2 more post offices I can mark off. Big Bear City and Chilkoot. Basically, I was... hopefully Chilkoot was not one that I just got back in. I don't really know. Oh, no, that was... something else. I'll just double check the Chilkoot was not one that I crossed off here. Sometimes I forget to mark off my list here. Let's go to the list here for California, and okay, no Chilkoot. Good. That was one I did not have. So perfect. I've been doing alphabetically. Now this one I did not open, just so you can prove what got in here. I put on the old Canada permanent stamp there and added a couple, and I had written 2 cents question mark, because I didn't know what the postal rate was exactly. So I put that one on a few other Canadian stamps I had laying around, and hopefully that would work. And I think I know who this is from. Or it looks like something, maybe it's my original letter in there. I think it might be my original letter in there. I don't really like it when people give me back my original letter, because I have no use for it. Throw it away. But we've got 2 of 2. This one, okay, so some people do not usually get a lot of autograph requests and have Sharpies laying around. So Mark Carpon, this card got really damaged. It got a bend in there and a corner smash, but Mark Carpon attempted to sign this card. It signed close enough, and then this one got signed as well too, so I had 2 cards of him. I guess I could have sent off 3 or 4, but what's the point? You know, that would cost me a lot of extra money to do that. I should just buy the entire sets for $100 for all of them or whatever, and then just send them on out when I have the chance to. But there's some old Canadian stamps. This envelope has been sitting for an absolutely long time with that stamp on there. That's why it was, I think it's $1, I don't know what it is right now, but this one was, I think, $1.20, and the post office probably just canceled it on through close enough. So what we do with my old letters, I don't say, "Dear Mr. Carpon, here's a Salmon Glacier postcard," that just goes in the trash. He wrote nothing on the back of it. So I guess that helps with the saving of the card there. Maybe they just don't want my letter, because, like I said, I just don't know what to do with my old letter back. So there's 2 of 2 from Mark Carpon. This one was like opening Fort Knox. I don't have the original envelope. I think that got destroyed. But it was also in this piece of cardboard here. And that also cardboard was taped and shut. And I can't even break that piece of tape. I tried to cut through that tape and I couldn't do it. And then the cards were even taped onto this. And they were stuck in here. 4 cards were jammed in this. Collectible supplies, and then they were also stuck in this old penny sleeve here, some sort of a tall penny sleeve or whatever. That's kind of cloudy. And then I got 4 Happy Days cards from my Happy Days set here. I forgot how glossy these were, they just have the same kind of glossy coating as the Topps on-demand cards do. Nothing special there. So just, something that's been done since the beginning of time. So Topps thinks they're cool, and they're not. There's Scott Baio playing the drums, so I thought maybe I might try to send him that one there. I don't have the standalone Scott, that's a standalone, but the main Scott Baio card. I think I've had this one before, Scott Baio and Fonzie, but now I've got it again. These were just TTM purposes, and there is Crystal Bernard, Casey Cunningham. So hopefully she will sign that one there. And then this is way before Wings. And then there is let's see. It says Casey Cunningham and Jenny Piccolo, Kathy Silvers. Kathy Silvers does not sign as far as I know. There would be a lot of people that would be lining up to get all these other Happy Days young ladies to get their autographs. They're not so young anymore. Now the next thing that came in was a big package here and a priority mail bubble mailer here. This one here, that was not so hard to open. I got in there, and there's bubble wrap inside there. There's ancient looking brown box with tape all over it. So years ago, somebody took a priority mail box and defrauded the post offices and sent it at another rate. Maybe it was, no, I don't know. It might have been sent priority. Not really sure. Whatever, years ago was sent $5 insured. Then there's like a Man of Steel thing, and it says Joe Montanari, and something else, I don't know, some guy to Schenectady, I have no idea. Maybe that's who I don't know who the label even came from on the other package there. But ancient priority box, probably from the 1990s. And my Happy Days set came in. It's all vacuum sealed in this plastic here, which may or may not be good. I don't know. I'm going to have to rescue the cards out of here. This could be a solid brick for all I know. Unfortunately, that could be a really ridiculous solid brick, but you could see the Henry Winkler card in there. So I need to look at that and make sure everything's all good to go when I get that in there. But it was wrapped up as a solid brick there. Really, really crazy. No clue. It almost looks like there's two layers of plastic there. There's a layer of plastic and another layer of plastic. Really weird. Very, very strange and unusual. Plastic has been broke open or slid open on the side. Maybe it just didn't seal very well. I have no idea. I'm not even sure this even came like this. I really don't understand how these were done. But then it came with the binder, and the binder is no more than one of these. One of these little turkeys, you know, like a photo album, just a mini card album. And I'm not sure I want to stick my cards in there. I don't really know. 8. So I'm not sure. Maybe you have to double back the cards in there. There's 70 odd cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Okay, there's 17 pages in there, so 4 times 17 is, I don't really know. But it looks like the picture that they did was on some sort of sort of inkjet or whatever, back in the day. This is some sort of picture there from Duo Cards. Unfortunately, you would never be able to slip that out of there because moisture and this plastic, of course, got on there, and it's stuck, and it's going to probably rip that photograph if you try to remove that. So I'm not sure if I really want to put my Happy Days binder. Can you believe that people actually want $25 for this freaking album here online? This album is really, to me, is only worth barely $5. Has no value to me. I didn't realize what kind of dinky little binder I was going to be getting there. So that's kind of a bummer and a disappointment there. But again, back in the day, this was perfectly just fine. But if you ever had done with like those pictures from the inkjet printers of the 1990s, early 2000s, eventually that stuff gets sticky and melts into the plastic and it gets stuck. And that's exactly what happened there. I checked the kind of paper. It's not photograph paper, so it was not done on a photograph. So it was done, at somebody's basement pretty much. And then they just bought these from some sort of photo store that, or whatever, collectible supply place. But the pages are looking pretty good. I'm just not 100% sure I want to stick the cards in there. We shall see. So what we're going to do is very carefully open these here and make sure they're not bricked up here. We're already at 9 minutes here. I'm not worried about the base cards being mint, but I want to make sure that the Fonzie card stays as mint as possible. There's no reason to save this in a brick like this. But those other Happy Days were just impossible to get out of the binder, or out of the... Yeah, see, so there's one layer. Now there's a second layer of plastic. Isn't that crazy? I don't understand this. Maybe it was taken off and opened up. I don't really know. Somebody's taking this. So we just hope these cards are... I didn't think about that. Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. Oh no. Oh no, are these going to be Happy Days? That is as solid as a rock. Holy expletives, Batman. Oh my gosh. This is a freaking solid as a rock. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I can't go back to the seller because that's just not something he did. There's a couple of damages to the front card there. So none of these cards are ever mint, but I've got a Henry Winkler card that I've got to figure out how to pry off a freaking brick. Oh no. My gosh. What in the world do I do? Do I throw this in the freezer or do I do the old magic trick there, you know? Watch me saw this person in half. Well, at least I got a Fonzie card. What kind of top loader can I use for that? What kind of point? I could put that in one of those little boxes. So I'm glad I got those extra cards. That's why they were so stuck. I should have realized. I didn't think about that. I had no clue. Absolutely not. I wonder if the seller actually knew that. That could have been something the seller knew, and I got tricked into that. Well, oh boy. So I'm just stunned. I'm not sure how to proceed with this video here. Anyway, I'm going to I don't know. I really don't know. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I have the Fonzie autograph. I never in a million years thought that that would have been a oh no. Oh no.
This is ABC.
You dip, Daniel?